In today's video, I'd like to share with you a few case options for the 15 Pro Max and the 15 Pro. Now down below, I've linked for you the different chapters so you can jump to your desired case. And also do note, I have done a part 1 of this video, so if you want more options, I'll link that down below so you can check that video out as well. First and foremost, I'd like to start with the Caudabe Sheath. Now this one I personally went out and I bought every single color that's available for the Pro and Pro Maxes. So you have their purple, you have the blue, you have the black, and then you have the gray. Now I really wanted to check out this case simply because I'd heard so much good stuff about this case, and that's why I got every color. Now do note, if you have an older iPhone, not all of these colors are available for older models. So that's something to keep in mind. But I've got to say, I really love this case. This is a very slim case. Like, for the amount of protection it gives you, it has a very nice and slim profile. Now, I personally really love it when a case doesn't add much bulk and can retain that original iPhone feeling. And this does that very well. Now, all the buttons are covered up, but they do have an opening, so it's not completely sealed over. So do keep that in mind in terms of dust going into the case itself in the long run. You want to make sure every few days you're taking this off and cleaning it out, because that dust that sits inside of these cases, it can really eat away and leave markings on the frame of your phone. Now this isn't exclusive to the Caudabe Sheath in any way, but this is just a tip in general for any case that you use. I do that with even Apple's original case, so you always want to make sure you're going in there and cleaning up your case. As far as the openings at the bottom, they're ample enough. I personally really like the USB-C opening because with USB-C, you get different sizes cables, right? So some are chunkier than others, right? They have a chunkier mouth, and so being able to put in any different size cable into here, whichever style of cable you have, is a huge addition. Now, one thing I absolutely love about the Caudabe Sheath is just the feel and texture of this case. It not only looks cool in every different color, but it also adds a lot of grip to the case itself. Now, on the inside, you also have a soft touch material right here. So this is not going to damage your iPhone in any way. This case has really held up to what I'd always heard about Caudabe Sheath. It's a great case, doesn't add bulk, adds a lot of grip, and I really don't see anything that I can complain about here. So even if you have an older iPhone and you're looking for a good case to replace your current case or just to case up your phone, Caudabe Sheath is a pretty awesome option. Next up, we've got the Magbak case. This one right here is the blue that's on the 15 Pro. Accents really nicely with the natural titanium color, but they also sent me the gray and a black one for the 13 mini, which I ended up giving to my dad. Now, what's cool about this case is that it's a silicone case, and generally I don't like silicone cases, but the more I've used this one, I really like it because it doesn't pick up lint and dust as other cases have for me in the past. This has a really nice feel to it. The buttons are nice and clicky. And another cool thing about the buttons is the fact that they can be swapped out for different colors. So for example, on this one here, I have the blue case, but I added in the gray buttons because they contrast really nice with the natural titanium look. So you can really go in there and customize it. So let's say if you have like a red phone and then the black case, you could put the red buttons and customize it. I think it's a nice touch, and it's an option that you can do when you are checking out on their website. So definitely look into that if you want a more customizable experience. Another cool thing about the Magbak cases is they have their own Magbak system in here. So that's like their own magnetic system that they had before MagSafe even came along. And in the package, you get what's called a mag stick. That is basically a magnetic stick that you can place anywhere whether that's in the car, on a wall, anywhere really. And then you can just mount your case onto that mag stick. What's also nice is that if you buy their wallet, this not only has MagSafe, but it also has Magbak incorporated into it. So if you wanted to use the mag stick with the wallet on your phone, you can do that as well. That's pretty cool. I did a separate video on the Magbak wallet, so check that out, because if you're looking for a really nice leather wallet, this is a really good option. Overall, I really like the Magbak cases as well, and this would be an easy recommendation because not only do you have MagSafe and you can use it with all your stuff, but you also get their own Magbak system with the mag sticks and everything, which just adds an additional feature to your case. Next up, we've got the Aspen by Andar. Now, they sent this again. I actually did this one in my previous video too, but they sent this again because this is the 15 Pro and Pro Max version that has the action button covered up. So it's no longer going to be a cutout like you got if you bought it really early on. So this works just like the other buttons. It's nice and clicky, so you're not going to have any issue whatsoever. Also, the cutouts at the bottom are nice. So the speaker cutouts, and then the USB port has a big enough cutout. So if you're using chunkier cables, that's going to be fine as well. But set all that aside, because what's really to love is the quality of the leather. Now, the first time I worked with Andar was when they sent me the MacBook Pro case, and that patina is just developing so nicely. I really love that case. So I can vouch for their leather quality in their cases, especially this camel tan. I'm really excited about this because I'm seeing it fade in the spots that I've been touching, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and sand this up, kind of exactly like trying to mimic what I did with the golden brown apple leather case. So I can really accelerate the patina, and just this color alone, I think, is just going to develop a nice patina over time. Overall, the case has a nice soft touch lining on the inside, so if you're worried about your phone getting scuffed or anything, that is not going to be an issue. Again, do clean it out like you do with any other case. This really has been a great alternative, so I've just been recommending it to friends, family, anybody that is looking for a good alternative to the Apple leather case. This is my go-to option. All right, so there you have it. These are a few case options for the 15 Pro and Pro Max. Now, I really can't pick one, but if I really had to, and if you know me and you know this channel, you know I love leather cases and products in general. So the Aspen, especially in this camel tan, it's really beautiful, and I cannot wait for it to patina over time. Great protection, beautiful case, and if I had to pick a second option, it would be this Caudabe Sheath, simply because this lived up to the expectation. It's nice and grippy, and just the fact that it doesn't add additional bulk to the overall feel of the phone is really nice. And at the same time, it protects it all around. So you really can't go wrong with this option as well. Hopefully there is an option in this video that works for you. Let me know down below in the comments. Also, before you go, in the description, I'll leave discount codes for some of these cases. So that way you can get a discount, as some of them have provided me with personal discounts, so I can share them with you. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, as it helps smaller creators like me grow on YouTube. Take care of yourself, and I will see you, like always, in the next video.